When you work with large lists of data, or in this case a database, what do we do with it? We analyze information from it and need to put it in a certain order. This list is sorted by employee name. Maybe we want to sort by department, or looking at the different columns, we may want to rearrange the data. The concern with working with large amounts of data is we don't want to rearrange the information in just one of the columns. We want to make sure that all the information for one subject stays together. Generally, sorting means rearranging the rows of a list. You need to be careful when you select the data to be sorted. If you want to get to the bottom quickly, you can just click a cell, then double-click the bottom edge and take it to the bottom. So this is a large list. There's 743 rows, including the title. We'll double-click the top edge to get to the top. In Excel, if you work with sorting and filtering and other database-like features, everything will go much more smoothly if the list you're working with has no empty rows or columns in it. Also, it's better if your titles are in a single row. These entries should be unique. It works more smoothly if the various headings are unique. Excel tends to pick up on the fact that there is a header row. Sometimes different formatting is a trigger for Excel to see that. To rearrange the order of these rows, we can select all the data. As long as you've checked at least once to make sure there are no empty rows or columns. You can have empty cells as in column G, but we want to sort this list. As long as we know that we have no empty rows and columns, click anywhere within this list and then, on the Home tab, we could choose Sort and Filter and then choose Custom Sort, or go to the Data tab and choose Sort. This activates the Sort dialog box. This allows us to sort based on which columns we want to sort by. We can sort by more than one column. Right now, this list is sorted by employee name, but maybe we want to sort by department. So in the first panel here, next to Sort By, click the drop arrow. Excel shows us a list of the headings. Now there will be some situations where when you enter this dialog box, the checkbox to the right, My Data Has Headers, might be unchecked. If it is, then if you click this arrow, you'll see the column letters. There'll nearly always be headings in a box which will be checked. If it's not, then check it. So we want to sort by department. In some departments there will be a lot of people there. So within each department we might want them in order by maybe their status, could be full-time, half-time, etc. There may be a secondary level, so we can add a level here. Maybe we want to sort by status. There may be 100 people in one of these departments, so a lot of full-time people in the same department. So we will be able to find information there based on another level. That level might be years of service. Now that's a numeric field, so we might want to consider having those records within the same status and department from the highest number of years to the lowest, or smallest to largest or largest to smallest. When we're talking text entry, it's a good idea to have it in alphabetical order. In older versions of Excel, you can only sort on 3 fields at once. We could add a 4th level if need be, but we still have a lot of people with the same number of years in the same status and department. So we could add up to 64 levels. So click OK and the department status, years, employee name. So the first department is the account management people, who are all together. Then there's a number of contract people, and we see how they are sorted by years. So the larger the department, the more likely we are to refer to the 4th level. If you only sort occasionally, it's best to use this sort button. Once you're more comfortable, you can sort using the A to Z buttons. This allows us to sort only by one field at a time, but it can be quite fast. If someone needs this list alphabetized by employee name, you can click anywhere in column A, then click the AZ button right next to sort, and the entire list is rearranged and put in alphabetical order. Now once you've printed it and sent the list to a friend, you may need it and want to sort it by department. So click Department Sort, the active cell is within column C, click AZ. It's now in order by department, but what's just as important is what's the secondary order of this list within each department. How are the records ordered? They're alphabetical by name. So the previous sort still has a role to play. If we now sort by status, all the people within the same status will be in the same department. This sort button does the job for us, but only use it if you sort frequently. So this is a great feature, and usually sorting means rearranging the rows.